Figma just rolled out massive update that I think will change the history of design at all, and I will show you, we will be blown away. And the first thing that I wanted to talk about is Figma sites. So you can build live sites inside of Figma within seconds, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. First, I'll choose among many templates something that I like. Let's say I want to start with this template. Let me preview it. Then if I like it, I can click use this template. And now I have access to editing anything on this page. The best part, I can take any component from my Figma file, everything that I can have in Figma, I can paste it straight into a website and I can animate it here. I can add any element that I want here without any problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this card inside of Figma's, let's say, first screen. Instead of this, let's just hide it and try to paste my card here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the image of the globe and I'm going to put just the card for the sake of trying. Let's just increase the size of it so it stays like this, and let's change the background to be not green but to be some lighter background like this, so it's just better for the image. And now what I can do is I can preview it and it's going to be live on the website. I did not need to export it. I did not need to change something to export it to Framer and to export it to Webflow. It is live, and the best part, I can actually go ahead and animate this element. So there is this interaction tab on the top. You can click interactions and you can choose among a lot of elements. So I'm going to choose hover and I'm going to make it, when you click on it, or when you hover it, it would increase 1.1 scale. And now I can publish this website and it's going to be live on website, already optimized for mobile, already with animations. So what I'm going to do is just wait for it to load up and then I can add some more cards in here. Once I published it, I can see that it has some animations that I've added. It has mobile responsiveness and it works perfectly on all devices. It even, for some reasons, somehow it even made this thing responsive, even though it's an image. I have zero clue how it did it, honestly. It did some crazy shit. Yeah, the best thing, it's just not a single image, because when you do it in Framer, you would probably export this as an image, but when in Figma here, you can export this as a separate image. So let's look at some more features that they have here. One other features that they had is the ability to draw inside of Figma. So more tools for more expressive design. Elevate your work with Figma Draw, a new set of tools in Figma Design. Create details, icons, and illustration with a new brushes. So basically what you can do is you can go ahead and start choosing this draw mode here. And once you're in here, whatever you do, you can start drawing. So let me choose, for example, this element. And now when I give someone task for design, for example, I can like draw over it and I can do whatever, change this. Yeah, my writing skills are desired to be more, but I can choose the sizing here. I can write anything that I want, show clients the pricing and stuff like that. But usually you could do that before, but it was a little bit more difficult. Now it's much more easier. So that's one mode that I also like and I think will be very beneficial for users. But yeah, the Figma site is something of a different level. They said that they will do actually something related with AI. Yeah, so you basically will be able to just tell the AI something about your website and it will do similar to Lovable. So let's look at some of the other templates that they have and try to do a few more things. What other things that I wanted to do is try to add a video in the background and see how it looks like. I'm not sure if you'll be able to do that because this is just a beta, but let's preview this website and see what it is here. So I assume this is just an image in the background, but what I will try to do is add an image and then add some more cards in the background there. So here we have just a header and we have this image here. So we can click probably here. Yeah, there is an option for the video. I'm going to go to my files and just upload a video here. So let's do that and see what it's going to do. And here I assume I can just move it down in terms of layers. So it has some, yeah, let's give it 100% opacity for the video and let's make it black. So it's Okay, yeah. And now I can publish this website and see how it looks like. Also, I think I can add some animations to these elements for them just to pop. Let's click reveal. Oh yeah, they have already revealed, so it's very cool to have. Now, if I preview it, you can see that the video takes a bit longer to load up because if I go here, this video is a bit heavy, so it's 96 megabytes. Usually you want your videos on the website to be under 1 megabytes, but the fact that Figma allows you to load up this kind of videos is even impressive because Framer has a 5 megabytes limit on his most of his plans. So yeah, I think that's pretty impressive. Let's try to publish this website and see how it looks like on the live website. We have some issues to review. Obviously, this is in beta and there are a few things that need to be edited and a few things that need to be improved, I assume. But most of it looks great to me. For some reason, it gave me another website, not sure why. But other than that, I think, yeah, looking at this website, it looks great. And you can do everything in Figma right now. You don't need to go to Framer. You don't need to go to anywhere else. You just need to make it adaptive and then publish it in Figma. This is crazy. I think for anyone who was learning Framer or Webflow at that point, I don't think those times were wasted, but I think that there's more opportunity here right now because I believe that this will improve more. And they mentioned that they will bring this AI features to the website. So that will be something of another level. Let me try to actually go ahead and create a site from scratch now. And I think that that could be even more better because looking at the amount of templates that we have in Figma, so if I go to amount of the templates that I have, that's crazy. And if I can just bring them very easily to Webflow, that would be even more crazier. So let's choose a website that I think would be a great fit. Since I have many of them, it would be a little bit harder to choose, but yeah, I think that I can choose one. I'm going to actually go ahead and start building a website from scratch inside of Figma. I created a new blank site option. Let's name it test site. And then I can go to many of my templates that I have and try to actually bring one of the billions of gazillions Figma templates that I own and try to actually put it inside here and see how fast can you actually build a website once you have a template in Figma. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place it in here and then it actually would be live on the website. What I would need to do is just bring it and optimize it for mobile. So since it is auto layout, I don't think that it would be that difficult to do. So what I'm going to do is just make it like this and then I can give it more spacing. Of course, it's better to do with paddings and stuff, but I just, for the demonstration purposes, I wanted to show you that you can build it actually very quickly. And now I can just literally go ahead and add the navigation bar at the top and make it, of course, here you can see it's 144 pixels. You can just do 100%. And for this to be even more effective, I can add it, create it in auto layout. I assume it is in auto layout, or we can just do, yeah, let's try it here. We can do 100% width. Not sure why. Maybe the contents. Nope. Okay, so for this terms, we just do it like this. And then we do like this and make it a bit smaller. And now I can publish it and see how it looks like. Let's remove the menu for now and add hamburger menu for the mobile. So what I can do here is click navigation. And of course you would need to add navigation and stuff, but other than that, I can just preview it and it's going to be actually live on the website. And now I can add any animations that I want. So let's say I wanted to add interaction here. Let's say we wanted to reveal it. So fade in, yep, and none. Fade in from the bottom. So let's this slide from the bottom, and then we can do the same from these interactions, slide from the bottom, reveal effect, and slide from the bottom. And if I preview it now, you can see that there is some nice animation happening. All of this is text, so you can easily change the text and adapt everything that you want. No need to go ahead and juggle between Framer and Figma right now. You can do anything that you want here. So what I'm going to do is just hello. If I change the text, I preview it and it would be change the text as well. So this is insanely cool things. You can add, obviously, if you choose a pre-built template, like here, if I choose pre-built template, it will already have some hover effects, some animations and stuff like that. But yeah, let's choose one more template, and then I will show you another features that Figma added, and I think that it's also very cool and will be very good for marketers, for anyone who do something related with social media. For the templates, I think what they could add is add more SaaS templates. Right now, there is not too many SaaS templates, but I think that if users can build it themselves, then it will grow very fast. Like you can, I assume there will be like templates here in terms of days or weeks, a lot of different templates. So yeah, I like this template. This is one of the SaaS templates that they have. Obviously, if you choose this template, if you adjust colors, if you adjust everything that you want, you can make it look nice. But in general, yeah, here I can very easily just put one of the dashboards, and then I can just go here. Instead of that image, I can put this image, and yeah, as you can see here, I can click iPad. I can make it like this. And now there is this image here that I've pasted. I didn't do anything hard. It was super easy. Now I can change this color to be something related to our design, like maybe light gray. And now I have this element here without like exporting it. Everything is done straight into Figma. So yeah, another function that I have is this bus thing, is where basically you can add any social media post. They have this big library of posts that you can create, the ads posts, the social media. So let's just try something like this, something related with SaaS. And now I can just edit the text. Oops. I can just edit the text, and where did it go? Did I delete it? Yep. I can edit this image here, and I can edit the text, and I can have it straight up. Straight up very easily. They have this AI options. So edit image. Let's try to see that first. Select an image. Okay, so they add some new AI options that I didn't have before. Let me try that also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the one of the websites that I have here. And here I don't have the AI. I have the AI only here. So let's do that. Let's go to, let's say, this option here and click the AI version. Edit the image. Remove the remove the Oh, it can remove the background. That's nice. I don't think that they can do something with the car, like with the type of cars that I have here. But let me try. Remove the background, right? So it's going to do some AI magic, and I assume it's going to remove. Yeah, it did remove the background perfectly. I think it did even better than a lot of paid tools. Let's try it with any other pictures that I have here. Like, let's try this picture. So I'm just gonna upload it. And then I'm going to click remove the background. I assume a lot of people did have this function already. I just didn't have it before this update, so I'm pretty stoked about it. And now I can see that the image is working, and we'll have this update ready in a few seconds because the image is pretty big in size. So yeah, okay, not bad, not bad. Obviously could be better, but I think the work they did with the car was much better. So yeah, maybe it's just a hard image. But yeah, so other than that, I love the updates, and I think that there will be. If you want a real video on how to build a website in Figma from scratch, let me know in the comments and I'll do that. Thank you for watching.